First of all, I'd like to say we will highly appreciate if we could help us to organize this. This is a for support campaign at Marikani. So we are selling it with 15 to 20 pounds. And we've got the badge here, it's only 2 pounds. So please, we'll appreciate your cooperation with this one. We are in the dark. I'll put it like this. In South Africa, we are facing a huge crisis, basically on oppression and dictatorship of our bosses and our own government, which we happen to vote for. As workers of, as mine workers, we decided one day to take it to the street, so that we can be heard by everybody else, and so that we can get everybody in the workplace to get involved in this situation that we are fighting for. We happen to have a union who was representing all of the workers in the mine sections. It's been past the 30 years now that union has been ruling and claiming to organize everything and speak on behalf of the workers through to management and staff. So we feel that this union failed us for that past 30 years. That past 30 years I wasn't there. It has been my mother's, my father's, and our grannies were working there for peanuts. But that union, as we speak, is very rich. It's maybe, if I can may put it like approximately, it makes more than 200 million rand per month, each and every month, which we pay for them to speak on our behalf so that we can earn a much better salary to make our life being so easier. So we have been pleaded with it for quite some time, disagreeing and agreeing. Basically, it was all about the politics. In South Africa, the mine workers have been taken lightly as an uneducated. I will put it like it. They're taking us as an illiterate people because we are going underground. So we got to go underground with some helmet stuff, boots, tied in belts and stuff. But you're not getting anything to get underground. So that came to our attention that it is high time that we want better salaries. So that thing failed. We wanted to have some allowances which we never had before. Those allowances was basically for transportation, meal, safety, and a risk to go underground, because you won't know anytime there will be a rock that will hit you, and the mine and the union will put the blame on you. So we decided, in order for us to be safe, we must be granted some safety bonus at least each and every month. So that thing doesn't take it very seriously. So we put it off on the table. Even now, as we speak, they have claimed that they've given the mine workers 22%, which is not it. No, that was a big lie. They just put 11% on top of the 4,000 salaries. I don't know how much when you convert it to the pounds, 4,000 rand, when you convert it to the pounds. They claim to put 24%, but 22%, but they did put 11%, and after that they all taxed it, and you got your salary, you earned that 4,000 that you were earning before. So that is like, they've been fooling us around. So we came up, we stand our ground, we fight. We so plead to the TUC I will say the TUC, the COSATU, the mother body of all trade unions in South Africa. And including this, the National Union of Mine Workers. We plead to them so that they can come in, punch in and help us, but we never get any help from them. Instead, we have been attacked. Each and every time when we demand something out of this demand, they will say, these people know nothing, they are so insane. So we are saying we are the one who produces everything that these bosses and the capitalists get. But because, well, when you are in a parliament in South Africa, we are a parliament member, it seems like on the mines they will give you some piece of shares to own in the mine. So those people, they are always caring about just to protect their little bit of shares. So there's no longer all about people now. They are all about individuals and being rich. So when it comes to this attention of us to fight this back, we have been sent at the police, they have shot us, killed some of our workers, and now they are even trying to pretend like they have been attacked by the workers before. I mean, how can you attack someone with gun while you are carrying just a stick? This is hallucinating. So we thought it was a plot. It was a plot from the government to the bosses and with the trade union. So we decided, no, it's high time that we as a workers congregate together to form a workers' committee. So we did that. We go all around the mines in South Africa. We form a national committee strike. And we went out as all miners for a strike. But at the end of the day, some of the mine workers has been intimidated. Some of them are now being chased by the police. Each and everywhere where we held a meeting, we don't have resources anyway. We just held a meeting in the parks and stuff. So they have made their point that they are going to investigate those people who are leading the strike, because it seems like we are just putting something on the people's mind. Whereas we just want everything to be better for all of us. So we are in a chase as we speak. So the workers went back to work, and each and every day the workers are being dismissed in the mines. So we are still going to fight that with our community. We decided to take it seriously, to mobilize every working industry, whether schools, because there's nothing happening in South Africa basically. No service deliveries, no waters, no roads, no electricities. So we thought that we have to go back to our communities where there's mine workers and their families stay, so that we can mobilize and make one massive thing. We think if we speak with one voice, we can defeat this monster of capital system. So we are trying to say now, as the mine workers went back to work, due to those unconditioned and conditioned stuff that the bosses has put it on the table, we are saying, well, we are just waiting and we are organizing. While you are still thinking that we are just back at work, it's whereby we will eliminate those who are up against us, because this thing is happening like they want to share us in between. They took some part of us, some few with them who are supporting them. I don't think they are so biased for one. And so those who are on strike, they are still being punishment. So we are saying, okay, it's high time that we come up with a strategy. If these people want us back to work, then we'll go back to work. And we'll organize inside the working industry. will take everyone who was up against us, then they will join us. Then we'll take this thing far. So it's what we are intending to do. Maybe when you're coming from the Christmas next year, January or February or so, we are going to start a massive strike. As a national of workers strike, all the workers, and including the communities, unemployment, everybody. Because it seems like we are now being, like we have been treated like a tailored tissue. So we don't know what's going to happen next. Because when we stand, when we raise our voice, they chop our heads off. So we see it's enough for us now. We will see if whether when we come together with the communities, everybody, they will do just the same as they did in Marikana. Because whenever they see protest, they just start shooting. No warnings, no nothing. People are just being shot. Rubber bullets, tear gases, live ammunitions. And as we speak, speaking with you now, we still have some workers who are being arrested, like since the strike started. So those workers who are arrested now has been charged with some murders and stuff, and disturbing the public, violating stuff, so many charges that we don't even know about. So they just want us to take out the money from our own pocket and pay the bail for those comrades. So yes, just struggling. But we say, up until this thing is over, it's not gonna be over. We are gonna stick together and fight this with one voice, sharing with one ideology. We will no longer stand for this monster. This thing has been happening so long time ago, during the time of the Louis XVI, the Marie Antoinette and stuff. This is a new generation. We got to change everything that has happened before and come up with a good strategy that will benefit all of us. I thank you.